There is something quietly remarkable about cheese. It has been with us for thousands of years, sitting on tables, aging in caves, traveling across continents, and most of us have never stopped to wonder how it got here. Tonight, we are going to wonder. Slowly, no rush. Just 25 small, fascinating things about cheese, and all the time in the world to absorb them. Find somewhere dark and cool, and listen in. Fact 1. Cheese is older than writing. Archaeologists have found evidence of cheese making in Polish pottery, dating back over 7,000 years, long before humans had developed a written alphabet. Fact 2. The discovery of cheese was almost certainly an accident. Early humans stored milk in pouches made from animal stomachs, which contain a natural enzyme called rennet. The milk curdled. Someone tasted it anyway. Cheese was born. Fact 3. There are over 1,800 distinct varieties of cheese in the world. France alone accounts for more than 400 of them, a fact the French are, understandably, very calm about. Fact 4. The word cheese comes from the Latin word caseus, which also gives us the word casein, the protein that makes cheese possible. The same root word traveled through Old English as cc, and eventually became the word we use today. Fact 5. Ancient Egyptian tombs have been found containing cheese. In 2018, archaeologists discovered what is believed to be the world's oldest solid cheese inside a tomb, dating back roughly 3,200 years. It was not tasted. Fact 6. Cheese was used as currency in medieval Europe. Wheels of Parmesan, in particular, were accepted as payment for goods and services in parts of Italy, a tradition that has, technically, never been officially discontinued. Fact 7. Parmigiano Reggiano, the cheese most people call Parmesan, must by law be produced only in specific regions of Italy, using milk from cows that graze in designated areas. A wheel takes on average 12 months to mature. Some age for 36. Fact 8. The holes in Swiss cheese are called eyes. For a long time, their origin was debated by scientists. In 2015, a Swiss research institute confirmed the holes are caused by tiny particles of hay dust that fall into the milk during the milking process, a discovery that surprised even the Swiss. Fact 9. Cheddar cheese does not have to come from cheddar. Unlike Parmesan or Champagne, the name cheddar has no protected geographical status in most countries, meaning it can be produced anywhere in the world. The village of Cheddar in Somerset, England, does still make it, inside the same caves where it has been aged for centuries. Fact 10. Moon cheese is real. NASA has researched and tested cheese as a potential food source for long-duration space missions. Astronauts have consumed cheese in space on multiple occasions. The moon itself, despite folklore, contains none. Fact 11. Roquefort cheese is aged inside natural limestone caves in the south of France. The caves maintain a constant temperature and humidity year-round, creating conditions that cannot be replicated anywhere else. This is why Roquefort has been legally protected since 1925, one of the earliest food protection laws in modern history. Fact 12. The average person in France consumes around 26 kilograms of cheese per year. In the United States, the figure is closer to 17 kilograms. In the United Kingdom, approximately 12. The world eats a great deal of cheese. Fact 13. Cheese wax is edible. The colored coating on the outside of many hard cheeses, red, black, yellow, is made from food-grade paraffin and is technically safe to consume, though most people choose not to. Fact 14. Baby Bell cheese, the small round cheese wrapped in red wax, was created in France in 1952. The wax wrapper was designed to extend shelf life without refrigeration, a practical solution that became one of the most recognizable food designs in the world. Fact 15. There is a cheese called époisse that was once banned from French public transport. Its smell, considered extraordinary even by cheese standards, led to an informal prohibition on carrying it on buses and trains. It remains legal to eat. Fact 16. Cottage cheese has been consumed in some form since at least the Middle Ages. The name comes from the fact that it was traditionally made in cottages using the leftover milk after butter had been churned. A quiet, domestic food with a very long history. Fact 17. The oldest known cheese recipe was written in ancient Sumeria, carved into clay tablets around 4,000 years ago. The recipe describes a fresh, soft cheese. Fact 18. Mozzarella was originally made from the milk of water buffaloes, not cows. Authentic buffalo mozzarella, mozzarella di bufala, is still produced this way in parts of southern Italy, and is considered by many to be superior to its cow's milk equivalent. Fact 19. String cheese behaves the way it does because of how it is heated and stretched during production. This process aligns the proteins in the cheese into long parallel fibers, which is why it peels rather than breaks. Fact 20. In the United States, government cheese is a real thing. During the 1980s, the federal government accumulated such large surpluses of dairy products that it began distributing processed cheese directly to low-income households. At its peak, the stockpile exceeded 2 billion pounds. Fact 21. Gruyere cheese, despite its name, comes from the district of Gruyères in Switzerland. It has no holes, a distinction that separates it from the common image of Swiss cheese, and takes between 5 and 12 months to reach maturity. Fact 22. Cheese contains a compound called tryptophan, the same amino acid found in turkey that is often credited with post-meal drowsiness. Whether cheese actually makes you sleepy is debated by scientists. You may be forming your own opinion right now. Fact 23. The first cheese factory in the world opened in Switzerland in 1815. Before factories, all cheese was made by hand, on farms and in homes, a process that remained largely unchanged for thousands of years before industrialization arrived. Fact 24. Stilton cheese, one of England's most famous exports, can only legally be made in 3 counties, Derbyshire, Leicestershire, and Nottinghamshire. It cannot by law be made in the village of Stilton, the place it was named after, because that village falls in Cambridgeshire. Fact 25. There is a cheese festival held annually in Gloucestershire, England, where participants chase a wheel of double Gloucester cheese down a very steep hill. The cheese can reach speeds of up to 70 miles per hour. The festival has no safety record worth mentioning. And that is 25 quiet facts about cheese. The caves are still aging their wheels. The cows are still in the fields. And somewhere, a wheel of Parmesan is sitting in a vault, slowly becoming something remarkable. Sleep well.